What's good, Heat 'em Up gang? It's your boy Heat 'em Up Trail. I'm back with another video. Alright, now let's get into it. Addressing the QB situation. Strong possibilities. Jimmy G will be back. As y'all can see right here, George Kittle and Jimmy G. I still believe in Jimmy G. The players are once the players comes to Jimmy G's defense, he's the quarterback. He's the quarterback. I mean, yeah, we might draft somebody, but as far as like any big trades or anything, probably, I think it's out the window. And then let me hold on, time out. Let me address this Kirk Cousins situation. Kirk Cousins is nowhere near better than Jimmy G. Jimmy G has the one up on Kirk Cousins. I don't believe in Kirk Cousins. I would not have Kirk Cousins on my team. No. You see why Stephon Diggs wanted to get away from Kirk Cousins for a reason. He wanted to leave Minnesota for a reason. That he didn't believe in Kirk Cousins. Stephon Diggs was like, Kirk Cousins couldn't get him the ball when he really needed it. He can't get him the ball. So why would we trust him with BA, Debo, Kendrick Bourne? Why would we trust him? No, I don't want no Kirk Cousins. No. He's the reason why Stephon Diggs left Minnesota. So, nope. But back to what I was saying, though. As far as the QB situation, yes, I would love to see us go get Zach Wilson. I've been preaching this forever now, but I'm looking at reality. Reality is he's going to be taken way higher than expected. He might go to the Falcons. They're projected to go to the Falcons. Or he might slip. But Zach Wilson's a hot topic right now. He's a really hot topic. And as much as I would love him to be in the Bay, it's not possible. I just don't see it being possible unless we make a trade up in the draft. And I don't really see us trading up in the draft for real. I mean, I know we've done it before, but we usually trade back. And then, yeah, that's what we do. We don't trade up. We trade back. I kind of expect us to do that in this draft, too. We're probably going to trade back, probably get a couple picks. That's probably what I expect us to do. So as far as Zach Wilson, I see it. That's why I say I see Kellen Mond as a situation that could really be unique if Jimmy G does stay, because Kellen Mond can stay. Either quarterback that we would have drafted, I would want them to just sit a year. That's what I was like. I never had a problem with Jimmy G starting for us as long as it wasn't long term or anything like that. Yes, I would rather have an upgrade if we were able to get the upgrades like Watson or Stafford. Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that over Jimmy G. But as far as drafting a quarterback, I would want Jimmy G to stay 1 year. That's what I'm saying. So if we were not making any noise with Watson or Stafford or any of them, then cool. We can go with Jimmy G. He's proven that. I'm not going to say get us to a Super Bowl because he did not get us to the Super Bowl. But he has what it takes to just control the ship. As you know what I mean. Just manage the keys. Just make sure nothing doesn't. Just the management part. I can. He's did it before. He did it on that good 2019 run. So I could trust him with that. Just to manage the game. Just manage the game. You don't really gotta do nothing special. Just manage the game. Make the right throws and all that. And then we can get a quarterback. We could draft a quarterback like a Kellen Mond. I'm really high on Kellen Mond right now. Or Kyle Trask, as y'all say. But either of those two. Nobody else. Trey Lance, he's more of a project. I think he would need more like a Josh Allen type growth, like a 2-3 years. So I don't really see Trey Lance. Because we're trying to get a quarterback now. I'm not trying to go to later. I'm trying to get one now. And basically, yeah, we're trying to get one now. So that's really how I am with the as far as the QB situation. I'm really high on Kellen Mond. I know I'll be repeating myself a lot, but it's because I do this all off the top. I don't script none of this. It's all off the top. Me just talking to y'all. That's how I think of it as. Me just talking. So, Kellen Mond, I can see a lot of potential in him. He can fall into that second round, or he might, you never know, he might fall into that late first round. He really might. So we might have to make a move. That's what I'm saying. We might trade back or anything. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you the mock draft. So I need y'all to give me 200 subscribers so I can do that mock draft. Because I can really explain what my real thought process will be of the draft. You know? So as far as the QB situation, it is what it is. I mean, I'm done really I'm not really stressing over it anymore. Especially after all that Stafford mess. Like, literally, when I posted that video that we were going to get Stafford, I really thought, because, like, the rumblings was so high. So I was like, okay, yeah. Usually when it's that high, you just know that the quarterback, we're going to make a trade within 24 hours. So I was like, okay, so by tomorrow, or not even by tomorrow, by, like, tonight. By that night that I dropped that video, I was expecting Matthew Stafford to be a Matthew Stafford alert on my phone, like it did, but for the 49ers, not the Rams. So when that, I was like, wow, okay. But turns out I'm glad we did it because the Rams two first round picks, so that I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But as far as after that, Aaron Rodgers out the running. Watson, he's just too expensive. He's too expensive. Way too expensive. Bosa? I don't know. Because these are the scenarios you're thinking in your head. Because it's the unknown. If Bosa comes back and he's not the same. Or we trade him for Watson. And Bosa just goes on this tear. And he just becomes this most dominant defensive players along Aaron Donald. That's the risk. That's the risk. We never know. Nick Bosa might never come back the same from this torn ACL. He might not come back the same. He's had ACL injuries before. It's a problem. He might be an occurring injured player on our team. You never know. So, that's the reason why you will probably say Bosa, because you don't know. But the reason why you'll keep Bosa is because of all the things that he could become. And I don't want the Niners to make that same mistake, because they did it with Buckner. I mean, I think they knew that they were going to miss out. Like, they knew what Buckner would become, because Buckner was pretty much already proven. But Nick Bosa is only his first year. And he barely played his second year. He played one game. No, I don't think it was first game. It was half a game. Or was it a fun game? Was it the Jets or was it the Cardinals? I don't remember. But, hey, that's what it is. That's how I feel about the QB controversy and what's going on. I'm kind of over it. I just need us to have a quarter. I'm just ready for the draft. But that's going to do it for the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow the social. Heat 'em up trail. Right there. On Twitter. So, yeah. And I'm not done setting up my Instagram yet, but it's coming. I just haven't uploaded a profile picture or even like started posting anything on it. For real. I just haven't done it yet. I have other Instagrams that y'all could follow me on. Like, that's my main page, but I'll make it through Heat 'em Up Trail. Cause, yeah. But that's gonna do it. Yeah.